All right, welcome back in, everybody, to Sports and Money. I'm Ben Parker. Thank you so much for joining us today. Carolina Panthers fans are just now getting over the shock of watching their best wide receiver head up north to play for the Buffalo Bills. He was traded away right before the NFL deadline for a third-round pick and a seventh-round pick. We're being told by General Manager Marty Hurney that the reason for this trade was that they wanted to change the wide receiver spot on the team. They wanted to get quicker, faster, more athletic, a little more agile. They didn't feel like they could do that with Kelvin Benjamin on the roster alongside of Devin Funchess. Now, Funchess and Benjamin do have the same body type, the same speed type. With Funchess having the lower cap number, they decided to trade away Kelvin Benjamin, and he is gone. Funchess will take over Benjamin's spot and other receivers from farther down the roster. We'll find out who later will take over Funchess' spot. However, I think the real reason for this trade is not wanting to get faster, quicker at the wide receiver spot. I think it's a money issue, and we'll look at that here of Kelvin Benjamin's contract. You can see in 2014, his rookie season, he made $1.4 million. As with all first-round NFL draft picks, that gradually goes up each season, and you can see in 2017, this year, he's making $2.4 million against the cap. Now, here's the crux of it. Every first-round NFL draft pick has a fifth-year option. The team owns that option. If they want him to play for them during that fifth season, they get to pick up that option, and it has a preset cap number to it. And you can see right here, $2.4 million in 2017, $8.5 million in 2018. That's a normal jump from year 4 to year 5 on first-round contracts. But the Carolina Panthers, for whatever reason, have decided that they didn't want to pay that. They didn't want to pick him up for a big contract after that. They didn't want to pay this fifth-year option number next season, so they have traded him away. Now, I've got a couple of problems with this deal, and I'll tell you the first one, and that is the timing. This is right in the middle of the season. We've already seen several of the Carolina Panther players themselves come out and question this move on Facebook and on Twitter. The Panthers are fighting for a playoff spot. They've got a good team this year, a good record so far. They're trying even to win the division, and certainly this is a tough deal to lose one of your players of this kind of talent right in the middle of the season. There's nobody coming to replace him with any more talent than what they've already got on the team. So even though they might get a little bit quicker on the field, a little more athletic, you're losing a tremendous amount of talent. And that brings me to the second reason I don't like this deal, is that even though you've got a third-round pick and a seventh-round pick coming back, there's no way that you're going to find anybody, unless you just get really lucky, as some teams do. There's no way that you're going to find anybody in the third round or in the seventh round to replace the kind of talent that Kelvin Benjamin had. Now, certainly, he had an ACL tear that he lost a full season of, a little banged up this year, but when he's on the field, he's extremely productive. He showed his real talent in his first NFL season as a rookie. He just blew it up off the charts, had an amazing season, but every season since that he's played, he's been productive. You're not going to find that kind of production out of a third or seventh round draft pick. Now, this move would look a little better if you did it in the off season. You might be able to find a free agent wide receiver with some speed. Certainly, they're going to try to rebuild that wide receiver core, make it faster, more athletic. I don't have a problem with that if you do want to get faster, more athletic. But trading away a guy like Kelvin Benjamin with the kind of talent that he presents, certainly the entire team talent level has gone down a little bit because of that, and the wide receiver talent level has gone down a little bit because of that too. Guys like Kelvin Benjamin don't grow on trees. Even though he may not have been as fast or athletic as you wanted him to be, certainly he's producing, he's catching a lot of balls, and he is very consistent when he's on the field. You're not going to be able to find a guy like that unless you dip back into the first round. So I really don't like the deal for both of those reasons. We'll find out what the Panthers do with it in the upcoming months in the offseason. But for now, Kelvin Benjamin gone. If you're wondering where I get these awesome contract numbers, I get them from SpotTrack.com. SpotTrack does a tremendous job. They have NBA numbers, NFL numbers, Major League Baseball numbers. They show individual player contracts. You can find out the leading money makers in wide receiver positions, any position you want, whether it's a pitcher from baseball, whether it's a player, a guard in basketball. You can find out the leaders. They also have other articles on there, so check them out at SpotTrack. But Kelvin Benjamin traded away for a third-round pick, seventh-round pick. We'll watch the Panthers more as they go ahead. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.